So here I've been invited down today to the Grove with the Punjabi villains to meet the legendary Spanish football correspondent Guillem Balagué. It's been a real pleasure to meet him today. He is in the middle of, are you, or at the end of writing a book about our esteemed manager Unai Emery?
Let's call it in the middle of it.
In the middle of it.
It's a book on Unai, but it's a book on Aston Villa as well. Aston Villa now, which to me is one of the most extraordinary projects in world football. And to be able to be inside and talk to people and get to know what's going on, it's just been, what an experience.
I mean, as a football club, obviously we love Unai, and I knew he was a good manager before he came to Villa, but I didn't quite realise how special he was as a manager. So what do you think makes him such a special manager?
The amount of hours that he puts in, the type of leadership that he's got, so he's somebody that will not be afraid of admitting mistakes and correcting himself. The group of people that he's got around, they're like mini Unais. They're all, put so many hours. Everybody's working so hard, and he also is not afraid of. He won a lot of things, 4 Europa Leagues. Or the first three Europa Leagues playing one way, and then he realised football was going a different way and changed, won another Europa League, and now he's doing what he's doing at Aston Villa. So he adapts. He himself, he keeps talking about Aston Villa is a work in process, and he's the same. He himself is that. He's just continuously learning and being open to whatever training football there is, and that's not easy, because when you succeed, you want to repeat the same to see if you can win again. But he's evolved in the way that.
Yeah, I was just going to say that the evolution of a football manager is so important, because when something works for a sustained amount of time, other managers find you out, don't they? So to have that in your locker, that you can actually go back to the drawing board, and with his coaching set up at Villa to sort of, like we've seen a bit with this January transfer window, with the signings we've made, he's having to really have another think about how we're going to progress and move on to the next level. Would you agree?
Yeah, because he knows what success looks like, because he's won, and he knows what top players are like, because he's had them at PSG, at Valencia, at Sevilla. So you've got somebody that knows where he's going, and knows that to get there is not an automatic straight line. Yeah. Sometimes you have to go that way, and then you buy somebody that doesn't work. Sometimes you try to work with somebody that you think you're going to convince, but eventually goes. It's just like that. But he knows what he wants, and the demands, as I said, is so huge. I mean, he dedicates 8 hours of his time to do a 50-minute video, which then becomes an hour and a half conversation with the players 3 times a week. Yeah. So it's about that. His methodologies through the video and through a training, improve and continuously improve.
I know the players talk, at length, and I've seen quite a few of their videos and their interviews, that the depth and detail he goes to, he can only really improve players as well. So the fact he brings players in, and top end players as well, he improves. But he also has got this ability, like we've seen with Andres Garcia, coming in from second division was it in the Spanish
Levante,
league? And he has been absolutely phenomenal.
That again is a team. So is Monchi, is him, is Damian Vigaraña. It's just and I would say in the financial side of things, Chris Heck, that is so disliked by Aston Villa fans apparently. He's another Unai Emery who's, with the remit that he's been given to take you from here to here financially, he's ahead of schedule.
But that for me is an almost impossible job, because as a Villa fan's point of view, we are starting so far behind the established big clubs. So to make up that ground off the pitch, we've made it up a lot faster on the pitch. We've caught them up playing football, but financially and off the pitch, we've still got a little bit to do. As we've seen in the last 2 windows, we're having to sell players, unfortunately.
Well, you have to adjust what's coming in with what's going out. Yeah. But you put a lot of money into your squad to be able to succeed. And I'm telling you, what's happening in the financial side is that a lot of money is coming in. About 3-4 times more than you had 2 years and a half ago. So that is a great job. But he's the guy that puts the ticket prices up, and a lot of things that makes him unpopular. Yeah. But look around. You've got a bunch of people that have come in to dedicate a key moment of their careers, all of them, 3, 4, 5 years, whatever it is, to make Aston Villa better. And that means everybody's making the club better.
Fantastic. Well, what do you think the rest of the season holds for Villa? What do you think? How far can we go in the Champions League? And do you think we can get Europe again in the league?
Doesn't matter. As in, you're in the Champions League. You got Bruges. You should go through. Next is Liverpool, PSG. it's just another two.
We'll
great
just enjoy the ride. 100%.
Just enjoy the ride, and of course try to get to top 5, which I think you will.
Hopefully. Thanks ever so much for your time.
And the FA Cup.
Yes,
let's get to the final.
We'll win that. Yeah, we'll win that as well. Yeah. Thanks so much, Tom. Appreciate it. Thank you very much.
All right, cheers.